Hello, this is Connie Marshall sitting in for Ron Burgundy for News Channel 4. This is what's happening in your world tonight. The lead story is a Lajala man clings to life at a university hospital after getting viciously attacked by a pack of wild dogs in an abandoned pool. But first, a story of educational importance. A cheating crisis in American higher education that is technology-driven. Students are finding new ways to cheat. Cheating. Who does it? Why and how? Cheating knows no boundaries and seems to be reaching epidemic levels. It is occurring from grade school through graduate school at public and private institutions. Cheating, it seems, has become the norm. As a survey conducted in 2002 stated, 74% of high school respondents admitted that they had cheated on a major exam. Why do students cheat? Is it because it has become too easy? They have gotten comfortable using technology to find answers and information. It may not be a question of morality as much as convenience. Technology is ever present and readily available to assist them with all of their questions about everything else, so why not schoolwork too? An article in the Chicago Tribune covered the cheating issue at District 218 High School. Miss Helen Pichon's English class was covering the classic To Kill a Mockingbird. As Miss Pichon was grading the final assignment, she was excited to read the class's assessment of the morality of the classic reading. As Miss Pichon read the essay of one normally uninterested high school sophomore, she was very impressed with his insight into the book. His paper was logical and well written. Her first thought was that she had gotten through to the student, but that quickly turned to frustration as she checked the originality of the paper through Turnitin and found that the entire paper was plagiarized. In fact, the entire paper was available for purchase on the internet. It should be noted that there are several internet-based clearinghouses that offer papers for sale on a variety of subjects, such as Papers for Less and SchoolSucks.com. Of course, the student's grade was affected by the cheating. Another similar incident in the news today occurred at Hunter College in New York City. Mr. Angelo Angelis tells Channel 4 News that he was grading an assignment on the story of Paul Revere when he noticed the same phrase kept appearing in multiple student papers. The phrase was, "The British are coming," and that is not a phrase that Paul Revere would have used, as he was British himself. The actual phrase should have been, "The Redcoats are coming." An inquisitive Mr. Angelo typed the phrase into Google and found that the passage on a website created by a 5th grade class. Although the website looked great, it had a few mistakes, but those were not noticed by the college students that had copied the information for their own homework assignment. This is yet another example of technology enabling students with ways to cheat on assignments. The cheating epidemic is progressing with new technology. Students at a medical college in Thailand were recently in the news for their cheating scandal. Students were caught using spy cams in eyeglasses to capture exam questions and transmit them to associates, and then receive responses through linked smartwatches. However, the entrance exam was canceled after the plot was discovered. The students had to take an additional exam the following week without the assistance of technology. So how do we address the problem of cheating with technology? The Education Testing Service has produced a brochure for teachers and parents with tips for addressing the issue in elementary and middle school. Among the tips offered are: focus on the student's sense of pride, help them feel good about their own work. Assure students that cheating is neither normal nor acceptable. Ask students to consider where the world would be today if everybody cheated. And focus on fueling the interest to learn rather than obsessing over grades and test scores. These tips are targeting younger students as a good first step. A tip for teachers in high school and college is to use an originality checking service such as Turnitin. Instructors can check students' papers for plagiarism. Teachers having that talk with students in the beginning, that all papers will be checked for originality, will often have an impact on students. The instructor outlines the expectations for students to do their own work, and anything less will not be tolerated. Allowing the students to know the expectation with technology use up front can be helpful. Using technology for cheating is immense, and teachers must keep up with the latest advances used by students. In the end, one of the biggest challenges is to convince the students that what they are doing is wrong, as we have given them the luxury of information at their fingertips, and we must now educate them on how to appropriately use that technology. Outlining the expectation for originality of the student's work is a good first step, and a conversation that must be had by teachers with students of all ages. As a quote from Jaron Lanier, author of Who Owns the Future, states, "The most important thing about technology is how it changes people." That's it from all of us here at News Center 4. I'm Connie Marshall, sitting in for Ron Burgundy, saying, You stay classy, San Diego.